Nightmare on Elm Street is the Freddy Krueger mega blockbuster classic. Where he showed the world the best way to put fear into people's hearts is to go deep into their dreams. We will dive into the 1984 classic film where Freddy Krueger make his presence felt in one of the best 80s movies of all time, Nightmare on Elm Street.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Freddy. 3, 4, better lock ya. Welcome to prime time.
The movie starts off at Freddy minding his own business, hard at work, not bothering anyone, when this stuck-up woman shows up in Freddy's dreams. It really her dreams. Tina is her name, and she's running all over the place trying to find her way out. Tina, all Freddy wants to do is play a hide-go-seek, and you run it like this. Freddy chases her like a piece of meat until she traps herself, and then she wake up from a bad dream. Her mom tell her to cut that crap out and go back to sleep.
You gotta cut your fingernails, you gotta stop that kind of dreaming. One or the other.
The next scene, Tina and her friends, which include Johnny Depp, talk about the dreams they had and they claim everyone had bad dreams.
So what'd you dream?
Forget it, Tina. The point is that everyone has a bad dream once in a while.
These folks must not know Freddy, and he is not just an ordinary nightmare. So Tina, Nancy, and Johnny are hanging out at home, fooling around, making his parents look like a complete idiot.
Just some kids drag racing outside, I think, Mom. Right.
But all they were just trying to make Tina feel better. Tina asked Nancy what she dreamed about.
What'd you dream?
I dreamed about a guy in a dirty red and green sweater.
Tina tell her about she dreamed about some dude with finger knives and wearing a weird sweater.
They made a horrible sound. It's like, scream. Nancy.
The trio goes outside and this dude pulling pranks and wants to join his sleepover.
It's Riley and Ricky Lance down just 3 yards from the goal line.
While Tina and Rod are getting on in one room, Johnny and Nancy are trying to sleep in another room.
Morality sucks.
Tina hears something outside and she stupidly checks it out, and Freddy calls her because he wants to finish a game of hide-go-seek.
Tina.
Who the hell is that?
Tina go outside like an idiot, and Freddy shows up wanting to play.
God.
This is God.
Then we have an all-time chase scene begins as she runs for her life. She stands there, look at him, chop his finger off, and then he captured her. Tina is in a deep sleep and Freddy got her in a ceiling factor.
Kill bitches on the ceiling factor.
Dragging her like a dog, and Freddy took her out. As a result, Freddy messed her up good. Back at the police station, Nancy had to explain to her mom and dad about what happened, and no one believes her.
Serious.
Maybe you don't think murder is serious.
How can you say I don't take her seriously?
Her mom wanted her to stay home from school, but Nancy decided to go to school like an idiot.
I've got to go to school, Mother. Otherwise, I'll sit up there and go crazy.
As Nancy go to school, Rob sneaks behind her and grabs her into the bushes. He was trying to explain to Nancy, but the cops found him out and took him down.
Hold it right there.
Watch it. Hold him. All right. I'm cool.
How do you go around wearing a jacket and no shoes is beyond me. The next scene, Lynn Shay is a teacher about teaching history lesson, and you have Arthur Ashe in the classroom. Nancy falls asleep, sleepwalking to skipping class and sees somebody who dresses like Freddy Krueger asking for her pass.
Where's your pass?
Screw your pass.
No running in the hallway.
Nancy go downstairs where you see sign say no student allowed. Why are you asking for Tina when you know she's dead? Nancy finds Freddy and he wants to play hide and go seek with her. He chased her in the boiler room, which, like Tina, she trapped herself. Freddy gets closer and closer and Nancy wakes up in class in a serious panic mode. Arthur Ashe, you could have used a tennis racket to help her out wake up from her dream. That bark mark she got in her dream, she got that mess for real. Nancy goes to visit Rob and he tried to tell her. He claimed he could not see him but see the blade.
As if there were 4 razors.
He claims that he wanted to save her.
I probably could have saved her.
Look, dude, you was in the room with Freddy attacked her and you stand there like an idiot, motionless. You did not try to save your girlfriend or anything. That excuse is not going to fly well, sir. Then he gave the same description of Freddy in his dreams. Nancy realized all of them are dreaming about the same guy. Back at home, Nancy is dreaming with moms trying to tell her not to sleep in a bathtub.
Mother? Don't fall asleep in there. You could drown, you know.
Of course, Nancy does not listen and Freddy wants to teach her how to swim. Mom saved her just in the nick of time and told her behind about the sleeping thing.
I told you, hundreds of people a year get killed like that, honey.
I know, but I'm okay, Mother.
Nancy is at home watching TV when Johnny Depp shows up, wants to see her. Nancy has a dumb idea and needs his help. She wants him to watch her while she goes to look for Freddy.
I've got a crazy favor to ask you. I'm gonna go and look for somebody. Now you can't mess up. A lot might depend on this.
All Johnny has to do is to wake her up. That's it. Should be simple, right? Nancy goes around at night looking for Freddy for some reason, which is stupid for many reasons. Nancy goes to visit Rob and sees Freddy checking him out, but Nancy interferes, which is a good thing. But Freddy wants to continue playing hide and go seek in an all-time chase scene. Nancy goes to her room and sees Johnny knocked out sleep. Nancy and Freddy fights to the death. And she is saved by the alarm. Nancy says this.
Bastard.
What'd I do?
I just asked you to do one thing. And what did you do? You You fell asleep.
I agree with her. You only had one job and you could not do that job, you bastard. Nancy and Johnny go to visit Rob again and Freddy decides to visit Rob to play Cowboys and Indians and hang him like a piñata. As a result, Rob meets his demise. Consider how Rob died. Freddy took it very easy on him. At the funeral, the Reverend says this.
But he who lives by the sword shall die by the sword.
Technically, he did not die by the sword, but that's close enough. Nancy gave the description of Freddy to her mom and dad, and they had that look on their face like he can't be. She's got to be joking.
I don't know who he is. But he's burned, and he wears a weird hat. And a red and green sweater, really dirty. Knives, like giant fingernails.
At the office, they scrap her down, hoping to find some info to see if she's losing it or telling the truth. Everything is going to plan as normal, but this happened.
Sleep.
She wakes up and gets this nasty scar on her arm and brought Freddy's hat out of her dreams. How did she bring this hat out of her dreams is beyond me, but it's Freddy Krueger, and Freddy can't do anything.
This is God.
Back at home, Nancy and her mom had a spirited conversation. Her mom don't want to accept reality. Nancy goes off and this happens.
Everything happening to me by just getting good and loaded.
Nancy storms out and decides to take matters to her own hands.
Sleep! That's enough.
Nancy and Johnny meets on the bridge and talks about dream killers. Johnny brought up an interesting idea that actually might work.
They turn their back on it, take away its energy, and it disappears.
Back at home, Nancy noticed her mom barricade bars or her windows and decided to tell the truth. Freddy is a pedophile who loves to go after kids.
He was a filthy child murderer who killed at least 20 kids in the neighborhood.
She tells Nancy how the parents tracked Freddy down and burned him to death like the 4th of July barbecue dinner. Or at least they thought.
A bunch of us parents tracked him down after they let him out. We found him in an old abandoned boiler room where he used to take his kids. Took gasoline, poured it all around the place, lit the whole thing up and watched it burn.
The next scene, Johnny is speaking to Nancy on the phone and wants to take Freddy down.
I grab the guy in my dream. You see me struggling, so you wake me up. We both come out. You whack the we got him.
She also tells him this.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
She's already warned him this before and he went to sleep on her earlier and she had to cuss him out.
Bastard.
What'd I do?
I just asked you to do one thing. And what did you do? You fell asleep.
Johnny's mom shows up trying to find out why are you watching TV and listening to music, which I can't blame him. Johnny's parents don't trust Nancy.
I don't care what you say. I don't want that kid hanging around with our son anymore.
And proves it by the dad doing this, which he tried to call Johnny.
Give me that. Glen's asleep. You'll have to talk to him tomorrow. You've just got to be firm with these kids, that's all.
Nancy tried to call again, but Freddy wants to play mind games with her.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
Meanwhile, Johnny is knocked out asleep and Freddy decided to play Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp and poor Johnny. His death was so brutal that the cops can't make out who it is. Nancy had a proposition for her dad to get Freddy, and her dad reluctantly agreed to help her.
Listen, Daddy, I've got a proposition for you.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there, sweetheart. Now, look, you just get yourself some rest, please.
So Nancy decided to do some Home Alone stuff to get Freddy. Freddy's in trouble now, and Nancy's not messing around. Nancy goes to Freddy's home turf, wanting to play hide-go-seek. She calls him out while searching for him when Freddy appears out of nowhere, being shot.
Come out and show you yourself, you bastard!
Then we have another all-time chase scene until Freddy football tackles her and she wakes up from her dream. But this time she brings Freddy into the real world and Nancy has home field advantage.
After all.
She tries to call for help, but no one seems to care. Freddy falls for all the Home Alone trial, and then she burned him alive, thinking her plan works. Well, it almost worked until Freddy got away and grabbed her mom and sent her to the Shadow Realm. It's not over yet because Freddy shows up again, threatening Nancy.
You think you was going to get away from me? No. You die.
But she pulled a fast one and did this.
You're nothing.
Everything goes back to normal. Well, almost back to normal until this happened.
Hey, I'm not doing this.
Looks like Freddy is back and he has an unfinished business. And the movie ends. If you don't believe Nightmares on Elm Street is one of the best 80s movies of all time, then
I'm crazy after all.